was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Couldn't get it through the field. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
That's the end of our broadcast for now.
No surprises there. Batting first was the most logical choice. It's an even surface and one that should yield plenty of runs.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
Going more defensive now with the field choice.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. There's always something special about the first delivery. It can really set the tone for a match. Yep. Chance to run two. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. punched down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. No. Terrible shot. Misses everything. That's a confident appeal. Needs a direct hit. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Jeez, timed that well.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
The end of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've seen in my time. It's time to refocus and go back to basics.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Wow, that's missed a lot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Line and left, 3 line and left, make him play.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Couldn't get it through the field. Timed that perfectly.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Seven runs added there. The Thunder are 20 for none.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Jordan from the south end. Miller, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nearly gets the edge. Miller with a great delivery there.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Singh, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot and there was no point chasing that.
Catch him!
Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Smacks that away through the gap. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
7 for none.
The left arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Catch!
Gone. Caught. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? The bowler looks really confident. Great shot through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Perfectly timed. 8 runs out of there. The Thunder are 45 for 1.
for 1.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Going a bit more conservative with this field.
Marnie from the south end.
Catch.
Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply?
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Singh wants plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
Back-to-back boundaries. This time it's 4. Magnificent hitting.
Here we go, lads. Come on, keep working hard.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, great shot. On the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It's gone through the air, but 4 more.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. Encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the fields moved around. Might look to go big again here.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for 2. Gone. Caught. Out. What a screamer.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers and no need for the fielders to move.
Catch.
Whacked away.
That really wasn't a great delivery. It was seen early and dispatched.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Got that away nicely.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
Some adjustments to the field.
Catch it.
That's a boundary save for sure. Worked away. That's a nice single. Rohit ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Good catch, close to the ground. Great take by Gully. What a fantastic bit of fielding. The bowler is ecstatic.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score, threw the bat at it, and ended up with a nice take. A batter of such quality shouldn't be doing that.
Gone. Oh, that's a horrible shot to start the over. Caught right on the boundary.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Goes over the top with that shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Marnie, 2 full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Thunder are 90 for 4.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's a confident appeal. Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
9 runs added there. The Thunder are 99 for 6. Jordan, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the south end. misses everything.
Kohli watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Jordan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh, classic cover drive there. It's away into the gap. They should go for at least 2 here, I reckon.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Final over in this innings. Doesn't beat the infield. No. Terrible shot. Gone. Great catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Cummins taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, they've faced 1 ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Goes over the top with that shot. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. And that's the end of the innings. The Thunder have set a target of 129 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Some adjustments to the field. Afridi coming in. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Two straight, and it's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Wow, that's missed a lot. The Thunder has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Nearly gets the edge. Afridi with a great delivery there. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Singh, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
He's got their tail up.
Cummins with a huge appeal. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Singh has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Finds the edge. They've gone up here. Singh seems sure they got an inside edge on that one. Singh, quite confident with the challenge. You could just tell from the body language. Pretty confident, and they're going to get a second chance.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. The Thunder with a massive shout. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Impacting outside the line. Easy decision, that, for the third umpire.
Singh, looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Afridi from the south end. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Got the slower ball and gave it the full treatment.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
This was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Bowler and fielders look really confident.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Swept away, but finds the fielder. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Needs to be on target. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Going with pace now. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. And that'll be easy as pie for square leg. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Jordan ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. And out. Superb bowling.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. How will he reply?
They've gone up here. Oh, great run out.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Might look to go big again here.
Well, that'll be an over best forgotten and really quickly. You give that many no balls away, and it's truly time for a bowling change.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Singh into the attack now from the south end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Singh from the south end. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Singh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Perfectly timed.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
A few moves made in the field. How will the bowler respond?
Brilliant shot there.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Gone. Good work catching that one. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Good shot. A beauty.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers, and no need for the fielders to chase that one.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
A few moves made in the field.
Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. missed the lot. The Thunder has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Too much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and it just flew over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Super catch. Great catch at mid-on. Fantastic stuff.
Really getting to the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
End of the sixth over. The batting team are now on 93 for 6.
Singh from the south end. Blundell, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. They've gone up here.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Coming into bat at number 9.
Marnie, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. No. Terrible shot. Gone. Great reflexes. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? The field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
At number 10.
He's got their tail up.
Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Blundell too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
End of the seventh
Too much
over.
room
The batting
given.
team
It
are
came
now
onto the
on
bat really
93
well,
for
and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Blundell will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, great shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Singh, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edged. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Bowler and fielders look really confident.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
For 9. The right-hander is coming into bat at number 11.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Good pick up, big chance. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything.
The Thunder get the final wicket. A brilliant